the staff nutritionist for Healthy Habits Living, and today I'm talking viruses. Now, we're all still talking about COVID-19 virus, our pandemic, and so that's made us a lot more aware that there are a lot of viral infections that can be problematic, as well as bacterial infections that can stay around. One of the things that's interesting about the long haulers for COVID-19, which I am among them, is that the symptoms they're having are very similar to Epstein-Barr virus, those who are afflicted with that for long term, or with Lyme disease or any of the co-infections that come along with that. So we're having this explosion, unfortunately, of people that are having long-term viral symptoms. So, of course, we don't want to get stuck with those, and being on our toes and preventive, and also ready if we are exposed to any kind of virus is really the orders for the day. So I want to tell you a little bit about some of the viral formulas that I really like from Supreme Nutrition. Now, I've made another video about Supreme Nutrition, but let me give you a little bit of history. Started by Dr. Michael Leibowitz, who is excellent at muscle testing and teaches that to practitioners all over the world, actually. So he got a really bad infection of some sort that he just couldn't kick, and he was muscle testing all of these supplements that were purportedly antiviral, but he wasn't finding that they were responding to his body or that his body was responding to them. He went to Hawaii, he was in Hawaii, and he was muscle testing the raw noni fruit, so not a supplement, but found that it was muscle testing positive, that it would help him. And so this kind of got him thinking about, what is the quality of the supplements that we're offering? You know, when we offer Morinda, which is noni fruit, is that a non-moldy, non-fungus infested capsule or not? You know, are they using low-quality noni and Morinda? So what he does is manufacture high-quality supplements from, and most of them are antiviral, and he uses muscle testing to make sure that those batches of raw ingredients are going to work, are going to respond to people's bodies, and people's bodies can respond to them based on the cleanness or the purity of the materials. So he offers a couple of different viral formulas. So the first one is Reishi, which is a mushroom. It's also called Ganoderma lucidum. And it's actually been tested, this mushroom has been tested against the antiviral drug called Ribarin, and has been proven to be just as effective. So I think Reishi is a good one to keep on hand. Reishi is also known as a cognitive enhancer or a brain support. So I recommend that for people who have cognitive disorders, ADHD, or some anxiety, but also want an antiviral. So I recommend taking that during cold and flu season, or when you think that you've been exposed to someone, or take it just preventively, or have it in your cabinet so that you're ready should something come up. Another one that I really like that they have is Olive Leaf Supreme. So this is from the leaf of the olive tree, right? Olive leaf extract. What olive leaf is most well known for doing is phagocytosis. Okay, so we have phagocytes or phagocytes in our body, and these are cells that actually eat other things. So you can think of a phagocyte as eating a virus or engulfing it. And so they will slow down the replication or the duplication of a virus when you are exposed to it. So I recommend this one for people with syndrome X or prediabetes or high insulin, because it also is a very strong antioxidant. And we know that high blood sugar disorders cause a lot of oxidation. So not only will it help with viruses, but it will do that antioxidant for the blood sugar disorders. So if that's you, keep that one on hand for your viral concerns for the season. Another one that they have is Woad Supreme, and it comes from the herb called Isatis tinctoria, and it is known as an antimicrobial and antiviral. So microbes, bacteria, parasites, and viruses. So it's been tested against leptospirosis, pneumonia, urinary tract infections, tonsillitis, sinusitis, and breathing issues. So what Woad does is it stops the inflammation that is known to restrict breathing. So it stops that inflammatory cascade in the LOX5 enzyme and in the COX2 enzyme. So if you are somebody who struggles with seasonal allergies, just on the regular, or has any breathing issues, and you also want something on hand for anytime you have a viral infection, then I would recommend Woad Supreme for you. The last one is Japanese knotweed. Now, Japanese knotweed is resveratrol rich. So when we think of resveratrol, we usually think of red wine, which comes, the resveratrol comes from the skin of the grapes. Japanese knotweed is actually a better source of resveratrol, and it is a very strong antioxidant and anti-inflammatory. It's been tested against the H1N1 flu virus, against Epstein-Barr, and long-term infections like Lyme disease. So this is one that I would recommend if you have long-haul COVID and you're struggling with these viral symptoms. This would be a good one to use to keep viral loads down, and also with that added benefit of antioxidant. So we're in the age of viral exposures, whether it's COVID or some other kind of long-term virus. We are now more and more aware of those things and the long-term effects that they can have. So I definitely recommend keeping an antiviral formula on hand for the cold and flu season should you be exposed to something. At Healthy Habits Living, we're always here to keep you updated on helpful information so that you can optimize your health and prevent and enjoy life. We are here to help you get healthy so that you can stay healthy and be healthy.